Travis Scott coming back with his new album Utopia, slated to drop this summer. And you know what? I really did have to think about just the trajectory that Travis Scott is on as a superstar. One of the best recent hip hop rock stars that we've had the pleasure of seeing in the grand scheme of things. When you're thinking about the terrible incident that happened at Astroworld in that mid 2021, where Travis Scott was the face of just a horrible, just tragic event. Very, very unfortunate that that happened. It made me compare Travis Scott's career point at this time to what Kanye's career point was when he had that huge incident with Taylor Swift back in 2008. And obviously those are two completely different scenarios. Those are two completely different situations. They are only similar in the fact that both of these artists were at the face of embarrassment. They were at the face of smear campaigns. Like it was really bad back then for what Kanye did to Taylor Swift in an instant to the point where a lot of people who probably honestly didn't really care to have Kanye's name in their mouth all of a sudden had his name in their mouth. The similarity there is very, very present. At this point in Travis Scott's career, with the return of Utopia, it makes you think, because it's like, okay, Travis Scott being the superstar that he is, what has to happen now on this album? I think we all know that it's been about, 5-6 years since Astroworld came out? It's been some time. It's been some time for Travis Scott to not only have that album happen and to be the massive success that it was, but for Travis to disappear, for a bunch of things to happen to the point where now Travis Scott needs to have that new sonic resurgence for his career to show that he is still on top of the food chain. And very much so when you think about what happened with Kanye in the Taylor Swift situation. What happened? Kanye had to disappear. He disappeared, we all know the story, went to Hawaii, started what we know today as the greatest Kanye-ism of all time in regards to music. Getting his camp, taking him out to a completely different place. Everybody is on good vibes, and at the same time, some of the best music that this camp has to offer is going to come out and bless the ears of the masses. So I feel like Travis Scott is at that point. He is very much so at that point now, at the peak of his career. I really do feel like Travis Scott is in a position to really work a superpower that we won't see coming until this album hits our earwaves.
That slaps.